Well, hello there again, friends and family. And you might have seen this here video that's playing right now. But when I was walking in the big woods, not too far from my home. It's an ancient woods, and once upon a time, Native Americans actually had a village, and they hunted upon this land. And I often walk it when I want to clear my mind and ponder things yet to come. But as I was walking, and as a good viewer of ours here in the community was watching, she spotted something that was out of the ordinary. And depending on your frame of mind, and of course the time of day you were watching it, could have been quite eerie. What it is? No, I'm not sure. I'm going to let you decide when you see it. You see, as I was walking and talking with all of you, my attention was taken away from what was within my sight. I was listening to the wind, the rustling of the leaves, the crunch of the fallen leaves and twigs under my feet. But somehow Terry, swathed, keen powers of observation, saw a strange sight. And she commented in the comments below the woodland walkabout video that I just put out previously. And she asked, what was this? And told me, starting at 38 minutes and 16 seconds, to watch it in slow-mo and let her know just what it could have been. I didn't know what she was talking about. But I watched and I watched the portion that she said, and I just couldn't pick it up. I just couldn't see it. I guess it's, I couldn't see the forest for the trees. But later that night, I was talking with a good friend of mine, Reagan, Southern Boy Prepper, which if you haven't checked out his channel and all his good info that he used to put out, but don't often now, please do. Run over and subscribe if you like what you see. His wife, Kelly, also has a channel where, on occasion, she puts out cooking videos and grocery hauls. It's called Kelly's Corner. But anyway, back to what you're about to see and what Terry pointed out. Could it be a Bigfoot? Could it be a phantom? An apparition of sorts? Maybe it's an alien. I'm not sure. All as I know, there's a dark figure that you're about to see walking in front of us down the slope to the left. Yeah. And once you see it and know where it's at, you will definitely never unsee it. We're getting close now to the portion of the walk where, was it a Bigfoot or some form of apparition? Could it have been a spirit of the Native Americans long past gone? Who's to say? I'll leave it up to you to tell me what you think it could have been. You're going to see it. I've placed a round circle around it. Focus your sight right there, and here it comes. Of course, we're in a lot more shade. The forest is thickening up. So, did you catch it? It almost looks like a little small. It's way off in the distance. It was in that red circle. That's where you need to aim your focus, and you'll see it. I'm not sure whether you could call it floating, gliding, or walking down the slope to the left until it gets out of the frame. It's rather eerie when you think about it, what it could have been. Now I know there's been many stories that have been told about the Native Americans that once lived all along this land. In fact, where I'm walking right now, there were 2, possibly 3 small villages. Maybe they were seasonal, hunting, fishing, camps, who knows? But they do show up in maps of the Alabama territory way back in the day. And those maps are available at the University of Alabama archives. In fact, I have some of them stored on another older computer. Well, there was a time when me and my son liked to take adventures out upon the land and look for such historic things, like the old Indian villages. Yeah, along with gold mines, ferries, different Indian trails and routes that would later become roads, as it might be. But yeah, once Reagan pointed it out, after hours of me not being able to see, apparently his powers of observation are far better than mine, you see. As are Terry Swartz. I'll never know how she saw it, if she's watching on normal speed. But when I slow it down, you can clearly see it descend down from the trail to the left in your vision. It appears to me to be walking, but then it may be floating or gliding along. You know, it's just one of those things. You're out in the deep, dark woods where few men walk, and there you are, thinking you're all alone, when maybe you're not. Yeah. The reason this is such a special place is because I know once it was so special to my Native American ancestors. They hunted it for deer and turkey. They fished upon the river before the lakes were formed by man-made dams. In fact, there are 3 within 5 miles of my home. And this particular tract of land, should you walk to the west far enough, comes upon Lake Tallahassee, or the Thurlow Reservoir, as it's known. It didn't exist in Native American times. Yep, everything changes that man interferes with. Some for the better, some not so good. But hey, let me know in the comments below the video what you think you're seeing or saw. I still don't know. Could it be a Bigfoot? A Sasquatch? There have been reportings in areas of Alabama over time, as I'm sure in most states. So, your thoughts and opinions are welcomed. And maybe it was nothing more than the light playing a trick to the camera, or the light and the shadows playing on our minds. Who's to say? So I'll leave you with that. Let you ponder your thoughts of what you may have seen as we walked together along the path in the deep dark woods in the south of Alabama. Y'all take care, stay safe, and God bless each and every one of you as you bless others. Goodbye for now.